Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on, are you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
How do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on, are you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
How do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on, are you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
How do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on, are you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
How do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, What are you two doing?
Come on! Are you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute! That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
How do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello?
Alrighty. So you've not missed it. I'm running late, so we're all good. You've not missed anything. How are you feeling? You're feeling a bit under the weather, but hopefully, excuse me, you're feeling a wee bit better. But nah, I was running late. I was actually on time, ready for everything, and I remembered I needed to add something really particular to the screen for these streams. You're rough better than yesterday? Good. Glad to hear it. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Right. Oh. But yeah. Have you getting plenty of sleep, plenty of fluids and all the rest of it? Do you know what it is? Is it just like a wee bug or something? It's not like COVID or anything to know. It's a wee horrid bug thing going about. What I'll do. Jump over here because it's something I made for this. We'll lose sound for a second. What's to do this? Save it. There we go. That's what I've made. I guess a wee bit bigger that way. Down. There we go. Right. So now remember, we've got Lord Hoppington as well. The only image I could find of a frog in a top hat was the Warner Brothers cartoon, and I'm like, I'm probably not getting away with that. So what I'll do is I'll just make one. Found the happiest wee frog, stuck a wee top hat on, so you know he's Lord. Sorted. Don't think it's a vid, not got any tests. I think you probably know if it was the vid, wouldn't you? How absolutely rotten it makes you feel. But I've just realised, oh, I know what I've done. 2.6. I just realised the game's missing. Move that. There we go. Right. We've got the green back. Yeah. We've got. Oh, I accidentally clicked the X for OBS there. That could have been a disaster. That's a disaster. Right, so I'm pretty sure I've got that right. Blue for the bonus code, green for normal. So it's there. We've got it. Like, we know what's going on. Continue. So I can at least get the flow thing up to remind me what's happening. Right, what we should do is probably just get some tunes in for the background, because this flowchart is always silent for some reason. Where's the stuff? Right, so we've got a mixture of noises coming in. Oh, it's been sick for weeks. Oof. It's mostly coming and going over the weekend. That isn't too bad. It's probably that you built a resistance into it. That's been floating about in your body's like, nah, we got. Sorry, we got this. Don't you worry. It's mostly tiny cough, but I really know somebody's trying to eject the last bits. That's it. That's it exactly. You're built different. Like, it can't compete. Like, the best example being your mum has unfortunately been ill for weeks, whereas over a weekend you're like, nah, got it. Friday, oh, it's a bit, you know. And then by Sunday, a bit rough, but feeling better. That's it. Just built different. So let's see what did we do last week? Did we do this side last week? We did. Last week. Monday. No, I was working Monday. Let me come up. Step that still has a cough. And you had it before Glass Games. Nah. You're well built different. They're still, that was before Glass Games. Nah. Just showing them how it's done. This is how you get out. Teach them a lesson. Oh, so BLR, some Persona 5 music apparently. I think we started this run. That's what it was. But we got some extra information for this run. So we'll take it here. So we went through the red door. Did the lab. I think that's where we found the book on Radical 6 that told us about how we can make people do certain things, which helped us with some extra information for this run. So we didn't actually get to finish the ally end because we had 5 minutes left. I think it was Dio escaped. Sigma went to minus, but he's got 5 minutes left before the proper lethal injection kicks in. So it's like, gonna find something at this end that's going to help him, so we can jump back and probably save him. I mean, the door's still shut, but he'll still be alive. But the information we found took us to this route where Alice had been killed, looked like she'd been killed, and Clover was just going to kill everyone, rightfully so. We gave her that extra information. It was like, not actually, Radical 6 can do this to you. Like, Quark seemed to be fine. Like, he seems to be over it, weirdly. Ended up going through Director's office, that was it. Got up to your usual Allied betray. But Allied, Tim Miyoshi escaped with Quark, I think I remember. But he's looking for June from 999, which is interesting. So he's got a photo of her from when she was 8 or 9, I think. She was young anyway, she's a wee lassie. And the betray, people still managed to escape. Sigma's just nowhere near 9 points for anything so far. I don't think he is. I don't know, like, this is like, I don't know the time difference between 999 this 4 or 5 years maybe. I don't know why he's looking for her, because she's going to be in her, oh no wait, she was in her 20s. That was the big one we found out last time. So we thought that Junpei and her were like teenagers, but they were like in their 20s, weirdly. Based on how they're acting, I thought teenagers. Little sheep boy, how are you, pal? It has been a while. For a second there, you were the same colour as Sai, and I thought Sai was saying guess who. I'm like, Sai? How you doing, pal? I know it has been a long time. how are you? How's the weekend getting on? How's life in general? Updates, man, updates. We'll just fly through what happened last week. What else did I do? Oh yeah, aye, right, so 5 minutes to live. Went through this ending. Quark escaped. I didn't escape. But I think we've got ally, right, so we've got this whole section here. This is all based on a betray route. So that's what's happening here. This is after the yellow door. I can't even remember who did this route. Wait, it's been that long. The yellow door. There's someone did the infirmary. Out here. Yeah, so we're probably going to get through this route. Maybe do one of these, depending on the information we find here. But yeah, we're getting up to the last option. I can't remember what the colour door was. Magenta, yellow, red. Doing all good. Rosie's doing good as well. Oh, okay, and not long dropped off back to her mum's. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear you're all good. He's doing well. Life is good. Little sheep boy. I'm asking. That sounded like I'm telling you. I'm asking. Is life good? Is it? Doing good, man. Doing good. I was just working away, streaming away. Cyan, that's it, not blue. Kinda blue, but not really. Oh, that's an actual blue door, never mind. But I was working away, streaming away, trying to get more of my reading done. Try to split stuff so I'm not just like constantly doing streaming, technically streaming. Getting through a backlog of games, which is difficult. I had to finish a game yesterday called A Short Hike, which is short, it's like an hour and a half. That was a nice wee chill game. Which was all literally about just patience, taking your time, go with the flow, you're like, see what you've done, I see what you've done, game. I see what you've done. Keep clicking in here, stop. So, gonna start with this. So this was after the yellow door, so after the first set of puzzles, first decision to split, and this is going to be our first vote. I've been playing way too much Dead by Daylight. How are you getting on with that? I've seen that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was released yesterday? Yesterday? I watched a wee random stream of that and that looks pretty good. It's like Dead by Daylight except there's 3 killers after you, so it seems a lot harder for survivors, or victims I think they're called in this. How are you finding that? You want to start Bomb Run Cyberpunk this weekend, but slept most of the day yesterday. So you need to concentrate and get strength back. Sleep was fine, the game's not going anywhere. So you want to be able to enjoy it as well. So it's like you don't want to dive in feeling all ugh. So you won't enjoy it, you just won't feel as good. So like just it'll be there. See how you feel after this and then jump in. I did see that popped up on Steam and I meant to take a look at it and I completely forgot. You watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre Deathmatch. I don't know. I don't know what kind of modes it's got. I think it was just a standard one, which kind of runs like Dead by Daylight, except you can't choose a load of different. This is a wrestling. Okay, then I have no idea what you're talking about then. Was that recently? So then it's not going to be different modes, it's just going to be like your standard, and I'm just making a fool of myself, what you're saying, Si. 'Cause I just don't know the wrestling. The match was rough. I mean, it's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre Deathmatch. I would expect it to be kind of rough. Britomia, how are you doing, pal? How was your weekend? How was all your weekends, actually? I haven't actually asked that. How has your weekends been going? Have you been up to much? The sponsored content, but it's for charity. They can get away with being a bit. Raise money for the Maui food banks. Good. I've seen a lot of shit, bad shit, for that. Involving that with the government just being crap. It's all very like, you have heard online, so take it with a pinch of salt kind of thing, but it wouldn't surprise me. People complaining about all the funding that's went to, not complaining that money's went to Ukraine. Phrased that badly. There has been donations sent to Ukraine to help, fair enough. The money to help Maui is loans, rather than here's a grant. It's like, no, you can take out loans to help. And you're like, loans? I mean, if that's true, it's like, not a good look. It's not a good look. Apparently people try to buy up the land as well, which is just even worse. But yeah, I don't get too into it, I don't know enough, but seeing that, you're like, it's bad shit, man. It's bad shit. Right, let's stop this music, because if I click here, so this is the infirmary, so this is the yellow door route. We've got to the vault. We have done all of our ally section for the yellow door. Now this is the whole betray section, the first vault, and we're going to go in with betray. Oh, that went weird. Jump in, so this should take us straight to the vault. We're going betray. I can't remember, I think we might be paired with K on this run. So skip this, blah 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 blah. As fine, I stepped out of the EB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temiyoshi was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. I can't remember who we'll be betraying. We'll find out in a second though. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
What? Fi's telling us to betray from the start. So you're like...
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
Tenmyoji then. It was a leading question. Should I become Fi and talk? Just sigh. Oh, damn it. Right. Every time, every week. What? Update that so it's just ahead. Pretty sure I wrote this down last time as well. Line, exclamation marks, I'm still going to forget. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy letting me choose after you lost it in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
That face, man, you know fine well she was. God damn it.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's see.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Wait, shit. Right. If Tenmyoji's allied, me and Fi should be getting 3 points.
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidextrous! Round 1! The result!
If everybody
Okay.
would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Go. First votes. Everyone's still alive. Everyone's good. Oh, every single player fucked over. Fucked over massively. So that means in the next round, if I betray and get 3 points, Sigma can get out. Yeah, but all the solos were done. We're done. Gonna be a lot of fallout. So I wonder who's going to take the blame out of Kay and Clover. Like, Quark's going to blame Dio, because it's Dio. Five's going to blame Sigma. Next one's going to be interesting.
Results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I got betrayed?
Yep. He chose ally. Why? He chose betray last time.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Sigma's remembering. Sigma's remembering his lips. Truth was, I didn't know why I'd said that earlier. The words just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose betray.
Five.
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two, and this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Five. You don't need to apologize. Yeah, this is pretty big. Sigma's remembering. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Oh, yeah. I guess you've got a point. It's
Wait,
Sigma's
what?
fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Five? Nothing is... Because nothing has changed in different timelines. Oh, he's always chose betray from the previous ones. Now he's chose ally.
What, you're gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again.
Fair.
This isn't over. Just you wait.
I'm trying to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Five, what the she was gone. What the hell? How'd she just disappear? As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover, Kay and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
When I walked off, the head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio and Quark, however, seemed to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Green screen has a weird line. To my right. Oh, wait. I see it. Yep, right there. Oh, I know what it is. There we go. Cheers, Si. Didn't realise it was too far over. Even notice that. It should be... That looks... Everything looks good. It's all good. Sorted, thank you very much. I guess the way the sunlight's coming in through the window, it's kind of bouncing up, bouncing off weirdly. All sorted.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
Aye, I might forgot to put the blame down, but here we are.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
Exchanged dark looks and stomped off in different directions. Everyone is pissed
Zero,
off.
when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Can't believe Quark always has betrayed and blames Theo. Yeah, that'd be a twist, wouldn't it, if it was actually Quark, but then Theo's a dick, so it's unlikely.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Done all this bit before? Yeah. So blah 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 blah. Go through all of this. No, but aye, if you get to 0, gone. So I got kidnapped on the 25th of December. Oh yeah, I remember a guy in a mask. If I was there. Right. So we've done the lounge, done the infirmary. Lounge, infirmary, so where we are going is the crew quarters. Do you want to do it? Oh no, we've visited the crew quarters. Never actually done the puzzle. I've done all this, but tree next door, so it is. So I can skip through all this. Excuse me. Some chats like this one. Right, so talk about K under the armour. Cool. What happened to the first and second Nonary games? Maybe they can tell us something. Before she could respond, Alice spoke up.
Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get. We don't
Why?
have any proof that you're not Zero Senior. If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen.
Fair. You're an idiot. For one, I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me. There's no reason for you to do this.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't.
That would
Are
be...
you deaf? I said we're not telling you.
Aye, nice try, Zig.
Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited.
Oh, okay, coming.
Hey, hold on a minute. The only word that appropriately describes how they left the room would be stopped. I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't be getting any more information out of Alice or Clover. Damn it, I kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it only rattled back at me. There wasn't anything more I could do. It was time to move on to a different room. Dug my hands into my pockets and headed off. Let's go to lunch. I think it was Theo that was in here. Theo and K. I don't know this. Everyone's come back in. Extra rules and that kind of thing. What wasn't extra rules, was it? There was only one other place I hadn't gone. Infirmary. Yeah, we might get through a lot more than this than I thought we would. Eclipses, radical sixes, blah blah blah. Tim Yoji and Quark in here. Big Clark. Oh,
Sigma,
so
what do you want?
What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. What?
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor?
Clark, the 10th contestant.
You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Okay. Are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
I already told you, sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better, you goddamn idiot.
Well then, what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then. Just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours
Yep.
black.
Sigma's very mature.
The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then. Fuck, man.
Up.
Okay, Sigma. Shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. The last one was. The one about shut your eyes was still a bit. Okay. It's just you
On
here.
this side of the divider, yeah.
This side.
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there.
Yeah, done all that, but.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
When and where does Zero abduct you? Cool. Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark.
Hey.
Quark?
Stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
You're getting more suspicious by the... Started toward the partitions I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... Quark as in Captain Quark? Captain Quark? I've not heard that one. Little sheep boy.
What? Move!
With a yell, he shoved me away and ran to the boy's side. I've not heard of Captain Quark before.
Quark, what's wrong?
Ratchet and Clank? Well, there you go. Never played it. That kid's deed. Kid's gone. Tenmyoji shook the boy's body. Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing.
Then he's just passed out.
I don't know. Look, that doesn't matter. Just go find that girl, Luna. She said she was a doctor, didn't she? Quark needs a doctor.
Put them at Ratchet and Clank. No, play Ratchet and Clank. I've saw some of the new one that looked alright, but I've never played the rest, so I'm like, there's not much point. She's probably still in the lounge. I spun around and ran off. Right, done all these bits. Examined Quark and he's like, shit, Radical 6. By then, everyone had pushed their way into the infirmary and gathered on Quark's bed. Kay beckoned to Alice and Clover. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I heard of it. Well, Quark tries to stab himself. We're all like, nah, calm it. Knocked him out. Cool. 6 minutes left until the doors open, so we best get back. So, how are we gonna do this?
Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
What about 5?
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yeah, but...
I don't want to go with Dio.
Good choice.
Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
No, we can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I don't trust anybody though. Like, I thought you trusted Phi.
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that?
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you trust?
Clover.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's
That's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time if Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
I really don't have time for this.
1 minute remains.
We don't have time to argue this.
There we
Let's
go,
take
see?
a vote. Those opposed to C?
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate-on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever.
Els, how are you doing, pal? So, safe wee trip back for the London then? How's the rest of your weekend been?
I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is alright with option C then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice had said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. That happened to make a great opponent. I'd choose ally, of course, but it would be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray.
Alright. 6-2 in favor.
Wait.
I mean, this is going to be pretty bad. I'm going to go the betray route at the end of this.
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head. Yep, all safe and well, just tired. But the rest of the weekend is just chill. We'll make this a nice, chill, relaxing afternoon for you, right? Right, Els? Whew.
Fine.
Did I finish reading that? Jaw clenched, she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turn inside her head. Right. So, catch you up, Els. What we've done. We jump back to the yellow door, but we're going the betray route. So we've betrayed Temioji. All the solos have been betrayed. So that's Temioji, Luna, and Alice have all been betrayed and have 1 point. So Temioji's pissed at me and Fi, mostly Sigma, for betraying when he chose ally. But with every other route, he's chose betray. This one he's chose ally. And Sigma's starting to remember. Because he's like, you chose betray last time. There's not been a last time. So Sigma's remembering. Like, he doesn't know why he's remembering, he's been remembering bits. So we're going to betray route. Everyone's pissed, no one trusts anybody. Quark still had the outburst for Radical 6, so he's not to it. And here we are, just deciding on the next door.
10 seconds.
Ready, Clover? The door's closing.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. He got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Temioji and took off for the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1.
This should be the blue door.
Chromatic.
It's the green door. So this is... no. Never mind. Okay, mixed up. Aye, I'm not at this bit, that's the next bit. Confusing myself. I get why he's remembering. Should I? Should I know why? I don't remember that. It's dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here, but it looks like they're all locked.
And Temioji only trusts Clover. But he said he doesn't know why, just that he trusts Clover. Sorry, 2 seconds. So weird. My sister had a 4D scan of the baby. And it looked so weird seeing a 4D scan we went. Anyway. Remember 9-9? Nah, I also can't remember on the Y. Is this got something to do with like Radical 6 or something? Is this just like a side part of all the why this is happening? Didn't say you know why that. No, just it's just like I trust Clover, and she's like why? Then he said, I don't know why. It'll click. Else, I wouldn't bet on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Maybe it will. I'm pretty sure they said. Can we go for that? Back up far. A little bit before. Oh, it says I can't tell you, I just know. Right, so he does know. I thought he said he didn't know. So Clover, I can't tell you. I need to use my ears. Got an excuse now, I'm using both headphones. But yeah, so can't tell you.
Oh yeah, I can
So,
take Quark then.
Tenmyoji's got some secrets and all. You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall.
Fair. Every timeline drops different hints. It might just be a bit. It might.
I had like a piece of wood
might
to
be.
move it with or something.
That might be outside. I think maybe a little paranoid.
Do it.
I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. This should be a new room, shouldn't it? It depends on the order you do them. So not like. So if I was doing it a different order that I'm doing it like systematically, we might have different information appearing.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Is the plaque in that door before it opened? It's some like
Do you think
treatment
that's
centre.
some kind of medical thing?
First infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? Glanced over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. You know what? We may have worked out.
What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh, yeah.
Let's head on in then. If you go through different routes, yeah, that's what we've been doing for 24 hours. Keep in mind, Tenmyoji told Clover something that made her trust him absolutely. So he knows stuff. He knows a lot more than he's letting on. I've not done this room, have I?
It says on the side.
No. Must be infirmary, I'm getting confused with it. He only tells it in one timeline. I think I've seen that timeline. Obviously don't know what it says. I've been in this room, not as a puzzle. Yes, it treats people. Maybe it can help Quark. Oh good, it's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe somebody here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quark down just outside of the door to the treatment centre. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. You have yet seen them? Yeah, I remember telling them. I know, I don't expect any to spoil it. So anything you've said, I will have already seen. Just jogging the old memory, I know. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Here we go. First puzzle of the day. Right. Right, so I can't go. Oh. Button under the screen. And we could do it in pods. I feel like we all could. So there's something on it. What the heck is this? It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. You found an image of a board game, you can review it in the archive. Okay. Pretty sure I saw, yep, a lion. It's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really, really real lion. Singing a whisper. It's creepy. It's kind of like he's coughing up a hairball. He's trying to eat something. Probably the sun. Probably something else. It's just a hole there. So we need to put something into the hole. Okay. Nope. I keep seeing those lions. This one's different. Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Real lion, but oh man. That'd be good. That'd be a right treat to have. 3 jellyfish, 2 yellow and a purple. But there's something inside the purple one and I can't see what it is. Oh wait, that's what we need to put in the painting by the looks of it. I should even think it's human flesh. I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it, it's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. We can get it out. Right, so we need a key for that. What? That's the door. The plant is all withered up. Wait, there's something in it. There's something stuck in the trunk. Yep. A whole bunch. I think it's stuck on something. Well, the red thing is probably important. Oh, we are actually taking the whole thing. Okay. I mean, okay. Could have just left it there. Wall clock's nothing strange here, except from that bit at the bottom. Are we going to look at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. It looks like a regular clock. Okay, abnormal number 1. Yep, no hands. Lob pot of the fish tank. Yeah, why not? If there's a light bar on the safe, 0 is defo a baddie. Oh, a lion bar. Like, oh, Nestle. Oh god, I can't keep up with Nestle do, man. It's just easily just no eat sweets in it. Did you miss that? Sorry. Anyway, abnormality number 2. Some weird green glowy thing. What's that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out, but it's a cover, can't get to. And there's a red and a green slot here. I agree, but I'll need chocolate. There's no way it's going to be that easy. So if I want this green thing, I have to find out a way to get the cover open. Abnormality number 3 is the hole in the bottom left. It's probably a keyhole. Then that means, if you think later, I've got two more points of abnormality. Number 4, turn your attention to the other side of the clock, specifically the bottom right. Red and green. I have a massive sweet tooth, so try and avoid them as a nightmare. Tell me about it. Do you know what's good chocolate though? It's Tony's chocolate. That's really nice. I'm glad I think Nestle Choc is the worst of the bunch. It makes it easy to pretend I'm being morally good when I don't eat them. Britomia, you make a good point. Out of all the kind of sweeties, Nestle is definitely at the bottom of the list. There is so much better chocolate out there. No, number 5, it's about the number 4. See what it says, number 4 on the clock face? Number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? 5 weird things about this clock. Where were you looking anyway? At the clock. Your eyes must be worse than I thought. I feel a bit seen, I'm not gonna lie. Right, we've got a binder. How to open the pod room door. Actually, you know what? I'll look at that now. Oh, that was that one. Right. So, the door is protected by a 4-digit password that can use the hit, blow, count hits displayed on the screen to figure out what those 4 digits are. If one of the numbers you select is in a number and the password and in the right place, that will add to your hit count. If one of the numbers you select is a number in the password but is not in the right place, that will add to your blow count. You get 10 tries for each password. If you exhaust your 10 tries, the password will reset. Good. Need more liquid? Not a problem. I will still be here trying to figure this out. Don't usually this, but I struggle to break. Oh, I know. I get the point that they're making with it being all kind of different parts and how, just to show how unequal it is, especially the whole chocolate trade thing. But yeah, it is a pure pain in the ass trying to break the bars. So I thought the smaller bars would be easier, but they're just as bad, just on a smaller scale. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. What's that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Oh right, this is where I input the password. Maybe pieces can mean like pieces in the board game. Yeah. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. Board game we're talking about? Talking about. Not that one. This one. I feel like I'm missing a bit of information here. That's the screen. It's the correct 4-digit code for each number. That is the correct number. Yep, cool. Okay. It's hard to potion, but it's a small price to feel good and smug with chocolate choices. Exactly. Exactly. Do you know I was in John Lewis yesterday? Because they've got a wee sweet section and they've got this multi-pack of Tonys and it's like 20 quid, it's not cheap. You get like 5 bars and they're all different. Oh, they look good. Really good. I think they've got a cookies one, which is just nice. Real nice. One hit and 1 blow, cool. No. Right, so 1 is definitely in it. Let's do 1. Right. So, 1. You can't have multiple. Oh, I completely lost what I was doing. Yeah, I know there's a way to do it, but I lost my concentration halfway through and I just messed it up. You picked up the mini Easter eggs that were just after Easter. I love the Easter eggs. So good. Right, 2 hits and 1 blow. So we go 1, 2, 5, 6. 1 hit. So if we go 7, 2, 2 hits. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. 2 hits. Oh, I had 2 hits and 1 blow, but we get 2 hits. 2. So probably if we do 7, 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3. Yeah, I might need the paper and pen. So this is just, it's like those Mastermind games. So we get 2 hits, which I think is 2 and 3. So then if we do 8, no wait, 4, right, okay, 2 and 3, 4, 2, 3. No, we did 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. Looks like that was the answer. Seems to have unlocked. We are in. Hopefully I can get back up. There's nothing hiding anywhere. Cool, we're all good. It's a message. Maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip. Guess the chip being set to activate the pod. Sai, welcome back. I got the code for the pod room. And Clover went all the inconsistencies with the clock. Water juice and coffee. You are proper gonna get hydrated. How do you say? Okay, I get it. We need to get Quark into one of these. Imagine if you worked at a place that changed passwords like that. Right. That's what it was like at work before I started working from home. Because we don't plug into the network directly. We had to change our passwords every couple of months for like everything. But now, working from home, don't need to change it, which is nice. Can't make no stats. See, you would just feign ignorance and you're like, I'm crap at puzzles or riddles, you know what? I just can't go to this meeting. Oh well. This apple of mango is slightly thick. It's like proper thick fruit juice. That's what you need. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. Okay. And the last one. Currently undergoing maintenance. Cool. So. Looks like there are 3 pods. One left, pod 1, 2, and 3. Numbers on them, you just can't really see them from here. There they are. Also, they've got handles for opening the pods. Let's click on it. There's your key. It's called a dimple key, and it's pretty thick. So, gonna take a note of the time in that pod though. So like 7:15. Right. Anyway, we have got this so we can leave. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. It's planned over here. Got a piece of plastic stuck in it as well. So it does. This won't come out either. Well, taking that. That key stick. Of the bumps function is Braille. I don't know, because the dimples. Braille's raised into it. Thanks. Nope. Okay. Wrong key, which means it's for this. There we go. number 1. So raised in one side. Shit. Silence. I thought it was going to be someone else. Thank you so much for that redeem power. Prime sub and all. Access to all those wonderful emotes. That's pretty much it. But I have updated the, what's it called? Sub badges. So you can bring Rana. Don't worry about runs it, it's all good. But I have updated things, so you've got a wee Iron Brew. You've got a wee Iron Brew sub badge instead. Got different Iron Brews through the ages. Well, cans of Iron Brew. Going back to I can't remember how early the first can was. I looked this up and everything. I can't remember. Go back all the way up to the golden can, which they don't have. I just made it. Golden can with a nice heavenly glow. So we'll get to that eventually. What's this stuff either? Do you have a memory card? I mean, the memory card's in this, but there's no way it's fitting in. There's one and a green one. Yeah, it's not letting us do that. What a stereotype. I know, Sai. Being a pure stereotype. Did I pick up something else? A dice game. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I haven't done. Your personality is more than I'm Scotch. Yeah. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. Eat the plan. That's something to do with the board game. Oh, I know it's something to do with a board game, but don't even know what to. Oh, wait. Part on the pod. Close it. Well, going to the pod. I'll see if it's an option. There we go. The colour changed. It says something. It's a message in the screen. Before use, the system must be initialized. Please perform the following tests. Treat vegetation. Freeze vegetation. They'll test a complete pod will not function with human occupant. Can't put personnel until it runs its tests. Seems pretty clear to me. Don't worry, we just need to run the tests. Something about treating and freezing the plant. Oh, don't really have a choice, do we? We've got to follow its instructions. Don't have time to sit around. We've got to do these tests so we can get Quark in one of these pods. Right. Pod 1. See this drawing next to the handle? What's the clock? The hand's pointing to 7:15. Yep, see the 12? That's top. Cool. Right, let me just actually open it. Funny if I thought build the inventory. It's just this wee cloud. Right, so withered. So we'll try that first. Yep, try closing it. So I should treat it. And then we put the other one in. Initiating treatment cycle. The pod can freeze someone, put to your nice. Oh, that's tempting. That is very tempting. Treatment complete. Pod open. Much healthier looking. Wait, that's impossible. It's like a proper sarcophagus, that's in it. Well, won't need this plant anymore. It's done a good job. Thank you for your service, sir. And we get the wee thing. It's a good pod on it. Is it Oyas? Do you imagine Oyas had one of those pods? Sorted. red. And now... I mean... Must be freezing that one. Treated the other one, I pushed it. Reason it might drop it out, possibly. Initiating freeze cycle. Make a burst of life, kill deal. The best kind of pod, isn't it? Freeze test complete. Pod opening. 3 weeks hospital stay involved with pod. You should ask. You should get onto them, phone them and be like, look, right. Levelways, we need the pod, right? We need the pod, this miraculous treatment stuff. Get me in it. Probably because of your lame joke. Say something. The leaves are all crunchy. That is one of the best things about autumn. It's the crunchy leaves. So you're just walking through them, just so satisfying. Oh, it's all broken. But pods on NHS, that'd be my question. Or the pods through Bupa or whatever. Should be in NHS. You can get a medical pod, the NHS should be funding them. So we have got all of our memory cards. Quark, in you go. Guess that overall stuff is pretty strong. So what do we do? Close the cover. Diagnosis. Sorted. What if I freeze them? Let's hope it does the treatment run, not the freeze one. Diagnosing the subject. Done. Single human occupant secured. Beginning treatment. Right, okay, we went with the treatment option, not the frozen one. I think some kind of read out of Quark's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration frequency, all look normal. Something else down at the bottom. Radical 6 virus detected in subject Quaxical. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program will alleviate symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. That's not good. What's the point? I don't think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. Hold on, let's keep looking. It says more. This system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subjects with CAS, preserving cellular structure. During cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function? Yes or no? So we are going to make a Quaxical then. No idea, but remember the freezing test? Oh, hold on. Right, just hold up a second. If we put Quark in a cold sleep state, right? And that means his vital sign stops, which means the bracelet's going to fall off. Which means if we go back to the voting and betray, we'll get 9 points and we can leave. Quark will be fine because the thing will drop off because it can't read his vital signs. But then if we put everyone in that, then everyone's wristband could fall off. But you still need the wristband with 9 points to get out. But then you could just hold it if one has 9 and then everyone could escape. I don't think they're going to go that far, but if he's frozen and it falls off, then it's not going to kill him. If we vote betray and he drops below 9 points, 0 points. Which is interesting. It's very interesting. It's 3 pods. Don't know how far it would go with like there's 3 pods, the 3 solos. You could vote them all to go below 0 and then everyone leave. Those are some thoughts, but very good thoughts. I'll go with that. So yeah, I've tell everyone else about this. Do we put them in cold sleep? Activate sleep function? No question. What if you got smashed like a plan? No, it is. Okay. There's definitely nothing under those beds. Right. So we need to put these things in here. This hand on the face. Excellent. Minute hand. And so I've got 5 past 4. Can we change these? No. Allowing 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second. Oh, do I do that yet? Maybe I'll start doing a board game. Yeah. I'm looking at it in a minute. Oh. Need an update to see the hands. Right, it says 4 o'clock. So we can't actually do anything with this. There's like no other clocks here. Oh shit, I still get that key, forgot about that. Yep, this is some sort of password hint. Yep. Come on, follow the tablet. It's in the login screen. You need a 4-letter password, and we've got the numbers 1 through 4 on the left side of this board game looking thing. Don't you feel it's gotta be a connection? Yes. Wait. Oh no, that was for the. That's fine. Don't get this one. So. Wait, it's no H here, or there is an H. Wait, I see it. The M and the H is minute and hour. So minute hand, hour hand. So then, what was the time on that again? Just a pretty face, I know. Right, so we've got 5 past 4. So this is representing 12, 1, 2. Would that be right? No. Because I thought, so we've got the minute hand. And H being hour. Don't get is. This is just 405. This is where I'm starting to lose it. So, because I thought if it's PM, then it would be 1605. So, don't know what difference that makes though. Oops. I feel like I'm starting to lose it a bit now, which is annoying. So we've got the M is for minute, the H is for hour. Got that. It's the tokens. I'm assuming the tokens would be like placed on somewhere that would give us the 4-digit code. What I don't get is the next bit about the 1. Like 1 password. Oh, it's just because it's a 4-digit password. Okay. That's the first token. What the first token is, like the first password, you mean? Just look how to match up. So if it's 5 past 4. The wee noise, it's like a heartbeat in the back, it's just not helping. I'm definitely not missing anything. 4 pieces. Oh, first password. Piece of the second password. If I touch it, screen changes. Nope, I was going to do that wrong. So we need 4-letter password. Apparently we're going to get it for this. Representing 5 past 4. I just don't know how it connects up with the actual letters. Is there any other hints you can give me? Because my brain's just not connecting this. You start at T, and then you move. Oops. Okay. Oh, wait. So if it's 5 past, the one start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, wait. The clock says number 4. Okay. So let's just say it's 1605. You just moved token number 1 space. Right, I see what you mean. So I've got you. So 1605 would be, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 0 would be T, and 5 would be C. Because the time on the clock said 5 past 4 side, but if it's 1605, then we can move 4 tokens. And if it was AM, well, if it was AM, it would change, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it depends on how you read the clock. Your camera at different side. To me, the clock will give you the 4th character. Oh, great. So the clock's giving us number 4. 4 squares clockwise, 5 squares anti-clockwise. Ah, I see. That's the wrong thing. You need to look more right. I see, Si. I see. So if that's, so we need 4 digits. Why does that? So if number 4, that's what the minute that way. So it would go forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back 4, 4. So the 4th digit would be O. I've got them both noted down. I think you're on something else, Si. So there's another 3 clocks. Annoyingly. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is pod number 1, which is 7:15, which would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So that would be number 1. Annoyingly. Why can't... no. Fuck. I don't know if I fucked myself for this because this said number 2 on it, but I didn't examine it. So I don't know if there was a clock in that. There's another one. I guess the password multiple answers for blue and green. I assume so. So this is pod 2, which is 20 past 6. No, we'll see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21, 2, 6. Double S. I'll take this. That's going to be for the tank, surely. $11 in 1 minute. Probably. It's 11 hours in 1 minute, so 1, 2, 11. SSFO. I'll put it in and see what we get. Nah, I don't think so. Unless... oh, I don't know why I do that. Unless it was 1:11 in the morning, it should be 1, 2, 11. Still back at F. What? I'll end up with F either way. It'd be a word. Right, so that's just nothing then. So I've done this completely wrong. Wait a minute. I think I see what I might have done. I think I see what I've done. I don't know if this will work the same. So hold on. Pod 1, let's just say 7:15, but you do the hour first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope, that ends with S. Cool. Isn't T... does that count as 1? So 1, 2, right. Yeah, okay. So pod 1 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. B. P. 2, I can't even remember the times. Should really have wrote down the times. Pod 2 is 6:20. Pod 3 is 1:11. 4 was 4:05. Right. Right, so 2 would be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. It's 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A. 3 would be 1, 2, 3, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. PAGT. That's wrong. Oh, unless we're doing 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pags. I fucked 3 there. So it is definitely 1, 11. I end up the same answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I end up with G either way. Unless Jason, how is it gone? You have named it just right to see me getting confused with puzzles. I'm getting confused. Mighty confused. Jason, how are you, pal? Yeah. Perfect timing. That is right. There we go. How was the L bleed? Gonna be practicing for that speedrunning, yeah? So how was that going? Oh, I'm just trying to do this. Well, thank you for bringing one over. I'm Exit66. Massively struggling with Butcher's Last Reward. Shinra, how's it going, pal? So, this puzzle, right? I need to get a 4-letter code. Only had 2 complete runs, but beat your first personal best by 6 seconds. Nice. What's the total you're aiming for then? As soon as I get no. I'm not getting it, but I'm slowly getting this. Aye, we're all good. Zastron, I don't know how much to catch up. Doesn't matter, so long as you're shaving time off some bits. Doesn't matter. So then you put it all together, you smash it. And you're going for like the world record. So is it right? Sorry, I'm not that bad. I'm just figuring this out, right? Oh fuck the jellyfish. Third on the leaderboard is only 2 entries. Still third, innit? Still third, doesn't matter how many people are there. But automatic third place, which is good. This is not the thing. Size right, I need a second away. So make speedrun records here. I have speedrun records. There's a second lid. And then you can grab that one in the middle. It's hot. Well, it's really hot. Yep, it's boiling. The aliens. Yeah, I should try and get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. If I get it right under the hole in the lid, I think I can grab it. You can move 3 jellyfish by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Speedrun records and stuff nobody runs apart from maybe Southie. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people there are that run SmackDown records. Okay. And I was going to mention other ones, but it's literally some obscure PS1 6-in-1 game or like board games and stuff. So I do have speedruns in Connect 4. What was the other one? Connect 4 Drafts? I think it was just those 2. Connect 4 and Drafts. And SmackDown. and I think I'm like second or third place in some Jurassic Park fighting game. Move on a yellow jellyfish to roll instead. You are a failure, and we're very disappointed in you. Cool, right. No pressure. What the fuck? Okay. I need to get back to the Yakuza Kiwami Toast. Oh, seriously. Super active, so we'll never get it right. I couldn't imagine trying to do a Yakuza speedrun. How are you, Crash? How was your weekend? Jellyfish and fast because the water is hot. Okay. So, how did I get that out of here? This is Ellen. She's a mysterious, intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space. Don't give her a name. Here, take it. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? Screenshot that, because we've got Lord Hoppington here. We're going to have to find a space for Ellen. That way. Fuck it. No Ellen then. Why could this bad? I enjoyed Kiwami Tour. I just couldn't imagine trying to get a speedrun in it. What if it grabs onto my face and lays eggs at me or something? Right. Just because the upside, it's not even alive. It's a thing man-made like a toy or something. It's digesting a chunk of meat. Hold on, I'll pull it out. We have a succular tail. Jellyfish freaking. A little bit. If people can find more tech in FF16, I want to speedrun that as well. It's 8 hours. Oh god. Got a lot of respect for people that do like Final Fantasy runs or like big RPG runs that take multiple hours. I don't have like the concentration for that. What do you even mean artificial jellyfish? I think that one in particular was man-made, wasn't it? That's how they can get a disc in it. Oriella is a cool jellyfish. I don't know what one that is. I'd be up for it if the most skips found. And just like, it's just phase through the map. Just jump to the end that way. What's this? A laser? I thought we were going to look at where it's pointing. There's something like this behind that picture. A laser. Okay. I guess like it's got no brain that they make it making jellyfish. Something made to look like one. Maybe it'll look like one. Final Fantasy 16 stream, but it's 12 hours though. That's not bad. I like could shave off viewers. Nice, I've got a platinum Elden Ring and I don't know the characters' names. Yeah, I can't be expected to remember that much. Ah, wait a minute. .015. Pod 3 is not 111. It's 015. Which means 0 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's an S. Besides, did I not listen to you and go do the jellyfish thing when you suggested it? Because I think I did. Which led us to that. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second. Okay, so complete. Good job. Green, we did not put in just yet. Finally got a code. Green is normal. Blue is the bonus. This is the code to get the fuck out of here. But I've missed something. Must have realised I did not. That is a second one, and it says 1 for second password. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. 1 piece for the second password. So, oh, this is no. I'm in the wrong section. That's why. So we need to use all 4. Never question. Sai, I don't ever question you. The FF5 speedrun's 3.5 hours. Or Crash, it takes me 3.5 hours to remember I might be born in that game. Can you imagine trying to do a speedrun of that? Listen, Sai, we take turns in missing incorrect information. It's my turn this week. That is true. I do get conflicting information sometimes. I know it's all meant in help though, so it's nothing malicious. So we need 1 token. So that that kind of mean we just need 1 letter, does it? That can't be right. I say I should 100% do a speedrun event at some point. Absolutely. Absolutely. There was that thing that me and Scruffles did with... Did we do all the Souls games? We did Dark Souls 1 to 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro. But we only had... It was like a boss speedrun. But we had 4 hours. And you just had to get through as many bosses as possible. That was good. Stuff like that's a good laugh. Have a look at the tablet again. Right. Can't put numbers in. And first password, what about the second? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's just telling me what it says. Okay. Tablet screen says the following. Jesus, okay. Oh, excuse me. Sai, I will take a hint. I'm at least on the right lines of you need 4 tokens for the first password, 1 token for the second. We'll have to do more collab stuff. The last 2 been so good. Absolutely. I am up for any and all collabs. Used 4 pieces to get the password, only 1 for this. 1 would mean I only need 1 token instead of 4, which would mean I only need 1 letter. So like, oh, I still need 4 characters. Wait, hold on. So what if I do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 JIC? No. So what if I only do the minute hand? No. So I still need 4 characters. Cool. And yeah, can't brute force it. When you're doing 4 pieces, start at T each time. Yeah. So should I be starting somewhere else then? Don't restart. Right, so if I take pod 1 and do... Oh, right. So pod 1 will be the same, then it will start with P. Yeah, and then add them all together. So then pod 2... Yeah, don't go back each turn. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. And then 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 15. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Very quick on maths of brute force. For me, definitely not maths. Always brute force. There it is. Sayu are Puzzle Man. Wait, it is blue. We have bonus passwords. Sun, Moon, Sun. Past and poor. It's weird collection of passwords. Selection of passwords, I mean. Sun, Sun. So, P words, I suppose it's empty, but what we're doing is... Oh, back a bit. Right, treatment pods. So, just went through all that, but that's fine. There are 2 types of cold sleep. The first type involves lowering your internal body temperature. This reduces your basal metabolic rate and induces a state similar to hibernation. In other words, your body is still actively functioning, just very slowly. The other sort of cold sleep is the one in this game. This involves freezing your body to essentially lock it in whatever state it was in. Until recently this was impossible because the expansion and crystallization that took place during the freezing process irrevocably damaged human tissue. In the world where this game takes place, however, CAS technology has overcome this hurdle and made cryonics a reality. The resuscitation rate is nearly 100%. In fact, you'd be much more likely to die in a plane crash, which means that freezing yourself to visit the future is safer than flying from Tokyo to Milan. Fair enough. CAS stands for Cells Alive System. It allows organic tissue to be safely and non-destructively frozen. In this game, CAS is used to put people in cold sleep. It supercools the subject with a magnetic field that causes them to freeze almost instantly, preventing crystallization. In real life, the problem comes when you try to thaw something out, which also must be done instantly. In this game, however, the technological magic of the treatment pod makes returning from cold sleep possible. Sounds like someone called Gohan again. How many times does Gohan have to go through all this? November 2018, 16 children reported missing. In actuality, 18 children were taken, but 2 were never reported. The person in charge was someone who we will refer to as H. The purpose of the game was to conduct experiments on morphic resonance with the children as test subjects. I won't go into specifics here, but the short version is that this was the first known in the games. Excuse me, November 1st, 2027, a total of 9 people participated in this session. They were abducted, just as the children had been, but this time H was not in charge of the game. Clover was a participant in both games, and now she finds herself playing the non-linear game yet again. The big cold nap. It's just got to sleep at winter here, isn't it? In the context of this game, Espers are people with the ability to access the morphogenetic field. An Esper can increase the strength of their signal by being in close proximity to other Espers, assuming they are the strongest. The strongest signal will absorb any weak ones nearby and use them to amplify its own strength, sort of like waves. The biggest wave adds the amplitude of smaller waves to its own and covers them up. The following 9 people are participants in the nonary game that Clover claims to be part of. Sure hope H are a very good reason to kidnap kids. So 1, Ace, middle-aged man. 2, Snake, Clover's older brother, real name Light. 3, Santa, arrogant, uncooperative young man. 4, Clover, still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. 5, Junpei, hero of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Jun, Junpei's childhood friend, real name Akan Kurashiki. 7, amnesiac detective. 8, Lotus, attractive programmer, has 2 daughters. 9, Kubota, skittish man, gets blown up. It's just fair. Was that the last one? Oh no, that's a new one. A type of carbamate compound which acts as a reversible... What? Oh, I can't even say that word. Acetylchlorine chlorinisterase. Oh my god. Inhibitor. Exciting the parasympathetic nerve. This allows it to counteract the effects of the muscle relaxant tubulurine, which can be delivered with an injection gun like the one you see here. I use. It's medicine. Jeez, what's the point of these names, man? By butchered Akane. Am I not saying that right? Akane? I thought it was Akane. Anyway. By Jumpy Doll. Remember that as well. I don't know, say it right the first time. I apologise. Right. What is this? No, wait. No. Sun, Moon, Sun. Sun, Moon, Sun. You said Akan. I meant Akane. It tells you about the family of medicine it's from, which can tell you a lot. What this, assuming is this thing I've just read about. Yep, an injection gun. It kind of depends what's in the vial. Neostigmine. Neostigmine. Does that mean something? Neostigmine. I feel like I've heard this somewhere before. No good, I can't remember. Don't think it's bad though. Do you have any proof? Nope, of course not. Could you let me hang on to this? Sure, it's not dangerous. Question names. What the fuck does Mick mean then? What does Mick tell us? What does the name mean? I can tell you what my name means, I know that. Alright, I trust you. Tales of shit. You seem like a bad person. How about I let you take me on a date sometime? If we get out of one piece. Okay. We still got a bunch of stuff in here. First, we've got a map to floor B. Oh, I keep forgetting I've not got to the floor at that point. Up next, some keycards. Two of them, just like the sun keys. Okay. Quark still KO'd in there. Okay, a piece of paper with something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalised. In other words, one person of every colour group of 3 has to vote. In other words, all 3 of us can't not vote. One of us has to. Cool. Oh well, there's no reason to pick ally in the next round anyway. Of course. First we've got... I didn't read that right. There's no reason not to pick ally. I knew I read that wrong. Just look at the last thing in the save. So we're done. This is where it's going to get interesting. Yep, let's go. Your countdown. So we choose ally first, which is fine. Someone's going to choose betray, and there's going to be a few people with 9 points. However,
gate has been opened.
in the betray route, it will potentially kill Quark, but will give us 9 points.
45 minutes remain.
Yep,
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
that'll be deal. Guaranteed that'll be deal. Should be heading back. I headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing toward the wall with treatment pods.
The screen, it changed. The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. This was the pod who put him in after all. I read on. 748, one subject released. 806, one subject successfully restored. 816, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. 748, one subject released. 806, one subject successfully restored. 816, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records been erased.
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep.
Yep.
Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
Yep. It's thawing people out, which... Does that mean that 3 people in this were in those tubes? Let's get that. So all before we woke up means it hasn't... it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
The tubes. The treatment pods. No, the tubes. So 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They're going to be captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried to AB rooms.
That seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us.
That you know.
Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
That's not fess up being pod people. Count the old woman we found, and that would be 10, wouldn't it? So who are the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B,
Yep.
it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
Yep. Doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep
And
either.
this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time though. Wonder why they wouldn't just write the time.
What?
You said it said the log said 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 AM. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Try to work out who the pod people are from memory. I don't know. I can't imagine K being one. No wait, I could imagine K being one and then stuck in the armour. Ah, fuck, I don't even know. I do not know. You don't know either, Protomia. Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? Seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to
Wouldn't that
leave.
mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Can work at least 2, but not the last one. No comment, Vizai. This game ages ago. It's fun watching because I like half remember shit. So I'm getting this all for the first time. I think Els and Sai remember a decent amount. Just hope you remember half. So like we're all at different stages of remembering. We're all like learning or relearning together. It's nice. Why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to
Maybe
do
he
that?
wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but I deleted a bunch of the data. Why?
Could it all be a trick? All of these
Trick.
records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
Also a possibility. Just think this is just a joke.
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
Could be. But apparently Sigma is a no. Doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gets the voting, we need to be heading back to the house
Yeah,
anyway.
and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
We double checked that Quark was alright in his pod and hurried out of the treatment centre. Excuse me. To the voting. Eventually. So we get two options here. I think it does. Regardless how we vote, somebody's going to be at 9. It's another
It
house.
looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map?
The third person you think, you know, it could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought so.
What? We'll find out all it.
This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
So it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are
And
white.
there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's take a closer look. Closer look at the
I
doors.
knew it.
I think I've worked out who it should be, but not confident either.
These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the third round chromatic doors, eh? Guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Well, we might not have to.
What do
We
you mean?
both have 6 BP right now.
Yeah. That's true.
We're a pair,
So,
right? And
yeah.
who's our opponent?
I have enough to figure out one of them. I think one of them is Dio. Because he's not part of the game originally. So... would that make sense? No, that wouldn't make sense, because they can't just...
Exactly. But
I
he's
don't know.
in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before...
Automatically ally. Yep. Yeah, Dio broke in. That was... I started speaking, I'm like, nah, Dio broke in. So that wouldn't make sense. That's the we should pick Betrayal, yeah?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I just thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Not hiding anything.
You're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We
No,
don't know if we'll be
3
able
out of
to
9, I
get
fucked
any
that.
points next round.
Well, 3 out of 10. If I remember the woman that was maybe part of the games.
For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
They are fucking off. It's not going to
Why
happen.
not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Tim Yoshi. He's only got 1 BP left though. I really don't think they'd pick Betray. Tim Yoshi picked ally. Kill him. Same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice is VP.
No! Don't even think about that!
I agree, but her BP is the same as Tim Yoshi, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yep, that's the best
But
defensive
if
choice.
Dio chooses ally, then Kay would have 9 BP.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
It's not necessarily the case. Oh, Dio's definitely for killing somebody.
9 BP.
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game
So you think that Kay will stay here? Even if he gets enough points to leave?
Nah. Don't know,
No,
but it's possible.
not.
Nah, Kay's away. It's happened twice before. Well, think about how we're going to vote later. But now we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things we've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Back to Florey then. Turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I had Chloe's footsteps following behind me. I have noticed no one's died yet. I say yet, like I'm expecting somebody to turn up dead. This might be a route where no one dies. Maybe. Very well could stick. Oh, that's the reason Kay left was because people were getting killed. Should absolutely do not blame them for. You're like, I'm not standing with people dying. You're like, fair. Why would anyone? And we know who killed Alice now. Oh, we know who killed her. No, she killed her. In one route. Necessarily mean that was what happened to the rest of them, does it? The rest of the things, does it?
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Everyone's here.
Hey, where's Quark?
Temiyoji's expression was furious, and the way he was stomped towards me, I felt like I only had a few seconds, but I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. She ends up dead in the brew room. Crew room. I already meant crew room, and I still say brew room out loud. I explained what happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
Probably. No, they're definitely safe. It's
Well,
fine.
are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay, come on then.
As soon as she'd finished, she was off. Temiyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone out the magenta door. And there we go. Alright, you guys got explaining. You got some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I don't know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma.
As she spoke, Fi gestured towards the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun
Yes.
here? Oh, who was it?
I opened it.
There it is. So it was you. Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yeah, deal. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to Ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
You found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Well, whatever. You should really probably read it though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not
Classic
voting
fucking
is
deal,
not
man.
a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark and I could have died. And you just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
I love the fact the streets it adds out. That's how it's meant to be read. I was on it. Can't I read it any other way? So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
You said the room you went into was a treatment.
Whoops. Yep.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find
Possibly.
any Accelavir?
Nope. It's not really that kind of place. It just has those pods and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately. Dio called you bro. No one who calls someone a bro could be evil. I'll take it for that else. I take my deal slander back.
How do you know that?
Well, it said on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Right, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the record had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say who they were, even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
I think so.
So what would happen to the heart? Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Yep. So if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come
And then
off.
we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine
That's
that
what
would
I
work for
said.
you, but
Oh, the armor. Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
of course.
Oh, that just kind of stopped.
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna.
Here's the plan. Leave Kay behind. He's left us behind. But then you could get everybody's bracelets off, but then Kay could vote to get him 9 points. And then we could all leave.
Zero Senior
Problem solved.
must have just locked it down.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Clone, I hate it,
remember
what?
checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
I suppose, Kay, if you want to put it like that.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
I just did it anyway so they could have the points. Yep.
If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an
But
unfortunate
there's such an
outcome.
obvious loophole. Wait, you try to say it because I figured that. It's like, nah, obviously. It's that obvious.
Unfortunate? Really? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
Uh-huh.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes. All
10 minutes.
If no vote is...
Time's
yeah,
running out.
exactly. Well, they got it first. Thank you, Els.
We should get back, guys.
Figured it out. She was like yourself
I'm
laughing.
staying here.
Little bit sad.
I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right.
Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. I'm just having a thought about what is it? This route. No. Not that route. But this one? 5 minutes of life. So Zero Senior's only shut this off. It was the cold sleep thing was working before. Sorry. The cold sleep sub-function was working before until we started talking about how just freeze everyone, bracelets off, Zero shut it down. But would that not leave this open to get Sigma to the treatment room, freeze them, so then the thing can fall off, the bracelet can fall off before the last lethal injection comes in? Did that not feed into this? If Fi could just kill Tenmyoji and get out. Yeah, she might do. We're gonna find out. If you get the pods to work, you can save Kate and Big Fi Mitchell. Could do. It's the same with that, so save Fi but not Kay though. Don't be able to save. Oh wait. Unless we've got the key at that point. Because we keep picking up the key, but then I don't we've never opened the armor. That's a thought. Anyway.
We always intended to choose Ally. Tenmyoji staying here
Intended.
is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji.
Depends on the fact. If it was Fi saying it out loud made Zero shut it off, it seems like it didn't. If it worked before, then if it was working before we left and then Fi said it out loud and then it stops, maybe. Because in another run through, Dio was locked in the pods and that was frozen and nobody had said that out loud, so the cold sleep was still working at that point.
Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Fi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Oh, was it auction style? Oh, I thought it was frozen. Oh well.
Well,
right, ignore that then.
There you go. I trust Fi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose Ally.
Trust Fi now, do you? Right, trying to Zero suffocated. Cool. Misremembering then, thank you. Okay then, Tenmyoji, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that?
Fuck up,
I won't
Tenmyoji,
take
man.
my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Right. Get involved. Back at the Florey warehouse, we opened the AB rooms. They worked out who that someone was.
4 minutes.
The someone that
until
put the oxygen down.
Amberdex game polling.
Do not remember. We should probably head into.
Okay.
I really need to just review it. Do you know what I'm going to have to start doing is doing a previously on, so then I can watch the previously with everyone else is and figure out what's happening. Oh. Right.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
So, first up, we're doing Ally as usual, then we'll do Betray. Then we'll see what happens. Yeah, you told me you should betray Quark, so we might not get another chance at this.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I, take that back? I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose Ally.
More than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. The hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you. I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Okay. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
Seem pretty ready to betray him back in Floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
So you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
Oh, okay.
1 minute remains until Amberdex game polling closes.
Please.
Dun, dun, dun. Should have had sound redeem for that. Oh well.
Choose Ally.
I'm gonna try and vote
If
yourself.
I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you, so...
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. Question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taken into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if he didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover has said in the warehouse in Floor B was true. It was unlikely to get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. So the next in the hand. She's not the same Clover as for 999, is she? I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds.
So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose
3, 2, 1.
This really it really does, doesn't it? It's like, would you take advantage and kill a Wayne just to save yourself? Let's see how well this goes.
Round
Very cool, it's the same Clover.
of the Ambidex game
It's the same.
has been completed.
Just not the axe wielding Clover.
Results. Thank Ambidex.
Yeah.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Didn't see me push the button. Oh, you'll know in a minute. Let's go. Didn't she say something about this happening again? She did. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed towards the wall where the results would be displayed.
Results from round 2
Did it
of
say
the
moment?
Ambidex game will now
Same
be
thing.
displayed. Please stop.
Moment, minute, and a sec. Both betray, yep. Both ally. That was an unnecessary pause for Quark. We knew it was going to be ally, he's not even voting. That's pretty sure says something like that in both games, or not again. Not the same thing, thank you very much. It kinda is. Si. The maths, how you doing, pal? No one has 9. Oh, wait. Aye, Dio would have to ally to get the 9 points. Clover really has all the luck. No, man. Third game.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Phi should be it.
Please check your bracelet.
Wait,
to
this
see
means we're
your
going on to
updated bracelet points.
third round. Unless something happens.
So you...
Yeah, I chose ally. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. Okay. Couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that. No need to thank me, I only did what anyone would have. Jeez, Sigma, really? Okay. So you guys chose ally too,
Of
eh?
course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally.
Phi wants to leave with Sigma for some reason.
So there's
So
no
she
way
does.
we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice, Kay and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No.
Well, then what was it like?
If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
Okay.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray.
Right.
Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
Ugh. Mass, I can show you what route we're on. So, we're doing this in order, left to right. So this is where we've got up to so far. Nope, not that one. So, through the yellow door, betrayed at the first round, so we betrayed Tenmyoji. Through the green, and now we chose ally, and once this is played out, we'll jump back and see how betray looks. So we're doing it all in order. So handy. Especially when somebody's in, like, right, what's going on. I'm like, fucking, I'll show you. I'll show you what we're doing. Bye. So the yellow, then green. Yellow, betray, green, ally. And we'll see how it plays out. Excuse me.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
YBG. Good way of putting it. YBGA.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray.
My depression is temporary, but these ass cheeks are legendary.
Monica, how's it going, pal? How are you? How was your weekend? Not the model 250. That's 500. The mark. There's the mark. Yeah, how are you? How are things going?
Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen
Looking
to Kay's
hard,
BP?
wanna say hi, spread some love. That's fine, you luck away, pal. Luck away. Busy. Not even good busy. It's a bit shite. Have you been having at least some fun? Rather than just being busy and just busy? It's good at the mobile apps working long enough to let you actually say hi, which is unusual. Dio has been right, because Kay would have just, although Kay's going to say, oh, I would never leave you here. How dare you even suggest that? Dio's a prick, not a gamer. It's the good busy part of settling in back home. We're sorting out clothes, belongings, all that jazz. Oh, I mean that is obviously good, but it's the sorting. I know it's the good busy, but it's still when you're like, oh, sort that, and you're like, oh, really? Like, oh, okay. But I'll get that. But that is good. Settling in, feeling good. Pass on my hellos, pass on the love and all that. I mean, they're not gonna have a clue who I am. You used to be like, oh, Mick says hi, blah blah, and they'll be like, who? What are you talking about? But pass it on anyway. So how is the song going? Are you nearly done? Or is it like you've looked at it and you're just like, no, I need a break. Just gonna go do something else a minute.
6 plus 3 would make 9.
That's my kind of maths.
See,
thank you, Alice.
Then it'd be game over, life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand.
Hello? Alice, you did say no one's died in this, so probably wouldn't have.
That'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see, that's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the doors sliding shut. Trust Kate, he only escapes and acts like a bastard to save himself from things that look bad. True.
Round 3, star keys. There is
Star
no
keys.
set limit.
Yeah, no set limit. Yeah, blah blah blah. As many times as one, eh? And that
we can
means...
play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yep. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colours and groups are this time. In moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. This is weird, it never usually makes me do this. It usually just jumps through automatically. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, and Fi and Alice are a magenta pair. The main three are all solos. Kay is red, Dio is green, and I'm blue. So you can all get out as long as Dio wasn't involved. Yep. So how the group's supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in Floor B warehouse. She's going to be down. He's been thinking about everything else so far.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
So lay it out. How are the groups going to shake it out this time? Shake it out? Shake out? Vi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Tenmyouji and Quark pair up with me, Blue, to open one door. Vi and Alice pair up with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover pair up with Kay to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyouji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh God, I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Yeah, poor Alice.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
She is gonna be fuming. Rightfully so. Imagine he's stuck with Dio.
What should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
About 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelivir, right?
That was in the infirmary, wasn't it? That really sums up Virtue's last reward. Being stuck with Dio.
Yeah. What about the
Putting
rest
up
of
with
you?
Dio.
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine.
Aye,
I guess
everyone's
I can
stuck with
help.
Dio.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of a jet wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment centre, and Clover, Vi and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
Yeah. Twitch froze up for a bit. Where were you last, Si? What was the last you remember? The last you remember? The last bit you saw? You missed everyone gets stuck, Dio. I saw the chat. Kate and Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyouji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyouji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
The final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. Let's go. So, this is the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
The other route isn't going to go well. Really isn't.
How do you know that?
Is it?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
When else? Well, let's head downstairs
Good
then.
idea.
Yep. It's going to be a proper... It's going to be horrendous. It's going to be so bad. So this is a real
Seems
thing.
like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. Excuse me, it did mean, however, that we'd need to get through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa. Then that newspaper article was right.
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Hold on, right. Okay, can you just answer me something? I don't know if I'm misremembering. There is one pressure exchange chamber, right? Like there's not another hidden one somewhere on another floor? Or past the white chromatic doors? Is that right? Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Mass, yes, I've done the deal ending. Because I was just thinking, if there's one beyond the 9 door. Ah, yeah, right, okay. I was getting confused because I thought this is the only one, but the one past number 9 door, that's how we got the deal ending. Right. Just ignore me then. My next question has been answered for me. So there is 2. One here, one past. Aye. You got rocked, and we're glad to see it. You got severely rocked.
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
It's likely this one wouldn't even need to surface. Unless it does, which is why it's been sealed shut.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs.
And Zero only wanted one way in and out, and it had to be past the 9 door.
You two take this floor, alright?
Okay.
Got it. We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. What do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? I think this facility is underground based on the lift. Oh, aye. Oh, wait, so that door wouldn't lead outside because this is the underground portion. And you need to go through door 9 to get the lift up to go to the next press chamber and get outside. Right. Aye, so it wouldn't lead outside. And obviously, we're not going to find out where it leads. A pandemic seems like it would make the news. But I don't think I remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions. We were in the infirmary. It's mostly just one for training. Okay, right, so basically don't look too much into this one. It's an area for a puzzle. That's it. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
So what's the rumour she was talking about? I get the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organisation, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Finally, she lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine, I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
New information. Alright. Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOAS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. Yep. Big ol' Lord drop. SOAS stands for Special Office of Internal Security. Yeah, big Lord drop is a reward for not being a bastard. It's going to be interesting to see what happens after this, eh? It stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially destructive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organisations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. Told you I've played the Nonary game twice before, right? and this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the source and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. I like how they don't mention it. It's just, we work for the government. So I need to know. Government. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. Couldn't see how us playing a no-no game had anything to do with the terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to Source headquarters and put into custody. Which government? That's classified. Any question, that's classified. That's all you need to know. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything because after a few days questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mum got really worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards. Yeah. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one, and he was in both of the last two nonary games too. So anyway, we've been grabbed twice, but the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mum though. So after all that, these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. Of course it wouldn't matter. Could you imagine saying, look mum, see the second time? Totally different group, you don't need to worry. You'd be like, so what happens when a third group comes along, eh? I'm supposed to do then. Hire bodyguards. It was awful. We're always being watched. People would look at us funny because we're being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. After that we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Nevada. Thank you, miss. Aye, because one was in the facility we were at, when it was Nevada Desert. There was one that was meant to be on a Titanic but it wasn't actually. I'd be willing to be kidnapped 2 times and there's I'd be willing to bet that being kidnapped 2 times is 2 more times than the average for people. I would say so, Bretomia. Yeah, definitely 2 more than the average kidnapping, because I've never been kidnapped. So 2 would be plus 2 of me, of my 0. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen and play and cry. Some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. And the strange recording that came from Nevada as well, when somebody's like, it's my fault, I killed 6 billion of them. That's, yeah. Pretty big coincidence. Don't think it's such a thing as coincidence in this game though. It's all connections. Anyway, we did that for a while and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOAS, where they'd taken us after the second Nonary Games. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realise how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first Nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organisation is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity. not just any one country. It's possible that we, as a species, will die out completely. We're doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call Espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically, we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing. Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first Nonary game was to research that ability, so they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it, threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids in that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. But you think I'm just making all this up, eh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on in my life, and now some shady government creeps want me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Alright, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much she'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you could imagine. Just realised you're going to miss some in next week's Systematic Sunday. At least live. Sorry to hear that. Who's going to be here to take a piss at me though? Actually, Els, Els will just have to double the bit of piss taking. Excuse me. But I'm still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I'd say, so decided we were leaving. I just realised I haven't asked what you were up to, Si. If you want to share, obviously. Is that next week? It's happening. Whilst I'm not there at Wembley, I will watch it. Yeah, don't blame you. You're going to Ipsomia? Nice. There was somebody I saw that was meant to be going there, and all their travel got cancelled at the last second, and I had to book like some really expensive tickets. I'll pick up the bully when I get back for the shops. Knew I could trust you, Els. That's nice. How long are you going down for? Are you going to make like just a big weekend out of it? A couple of days passed and Alice showed up at her apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first Nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organisation Alice and the Source were after. Lucas, that's who it was. Because that's the train strikes, isn't it? Lush going down the day off and coming back up the next morning. That's fair enough. Sure, I hope you have an amazing time. There's quite a lot of people going down for that, isn't it? So it's obviously quite a big deal. This is like BAW's like a big pay-per-view all in, isn't it? Wasn't that she asked something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother too. It's funny to hear you say this with no knowledge. I've seen people online, not on Twitter, I'm not calling it a fucking other name. Mutuals site is what I meant. I gathered there'd be like a fair amount of people going. There's a few mutuals going. They just brought 80,000 people. It's the biggest wrestling event outside of a weird one, WCW, with North Korea. Really? In North Korea? Oh, wow, okay. The biggest wrestling event in history. 8 tickets. But the clincher was that Seven said to us. He was one of the guys who got abducted with us for the second Nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get hold of him. Please, just do me a favour and help Alice out. Junpei, like Seven, another participant second on the games. The Korea event was larger, but Citizen had to go or die. Mandatory attendance. Come on. Akane, one of the people behind the second Nonary game. Seven. Behind die, that's what I said. I thought I misread that. I don't know, I know it's not a joke. North Korea's, yeah. I have read what it's like. 7 was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOAS. For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills, and SOAS, the same Anne as an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our ESPER abilities. I'd actually known about ESPERs quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. Was Alice a lot then? I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where the headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. Then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. People, not person. Multiple zeros. When you woke up, you were in the warehouse. Yeah. All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your powers, I guess? I'm guessing you can't use them right now.
I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
Yeah, if there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking.
Yep. Oh, Clover was looking at the blunt end of the stick. I know. It's like all these actions to be like, right, no, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna help. But no, it's just right back into the third game.
Wait. Well, what? If there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
And that probably could be it. Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much.
Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I would tell her. Fine, let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No, all we know is soon.
But that can mean just about anything.
It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while you were on ice? While we were on ice? No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi and Luna are all lying? Guess they are a little suspicious. Right? And what's their motive?
Lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organisation to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean?
Oh, unclean, 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 unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up! Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean, clean, een.
She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Neostigmine. Did you forget it already?
That's not how I
I'm
pronounce
talking
that.
about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was an injection gun complete with a vial of medication. Oh right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment centre, right?
Yeah.
Didn't have any idea what it was though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly.
You're saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of choline esterase inhibitor.
Chlorine esterase.
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Sorry, but I still don't get
How
it.
easy do I have to make it? Ugh. I'll start at the top, all right? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following me?
Yeah. Clover like me in chat getting frustrated. Look, fine. Small, simple words and phrases. Seems like a rather odd thing for Clover's Bullet to just randomly mention. Didn't it? I was like, oh, here, Clover, by the way, since we're talking, have this information.
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected.
This
numbing your respiratory
This
muscles.
is how Sigma survives.
I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
They are weird though. What Clover and Nick? I mean, that's what they got hit with when they were kidnapped. They're also weirdos. So you're saying that neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
God, this is very USI. At least VLR does read like everyone ate a Wikipedia page before they like 999. Or doesn't, yeah. So maybe I count that in case it happens again. So I can't blame them. So we're gonna just inject ourselves with this if we get penalised.
We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay.
Interesting.
We can only pull the trigger once though.
It means we can only use it on one person. Well, still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door.
Big
If
twist.
somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait. It was too late. Clover was already in the lift and gone. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was, I jumped on and headed upstairs. So someone could be portrayed to have minus points and be injected. Or we could go back and save Sigma. Fi, where did Clover go? Fi, can you hear me? She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured towards the exit that led away from the warehouse. That she went out that door? Yeah, Fi's not looking good. Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it, thanks. What? I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Still no response. There was something odd about her. But catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. I turned back around and jogged out the door towards the treatment centre. I can't leave Fi's acting this and Stigma's like, something a bit off about you. Like, okay. here we are. But yeah, probably should have kept an eye on Fi, but whatever. Sigmund doesn't notice him. Oh, neither he does. Wait. Did Quark not act like this before? This is weird. Where is everybody? I assumed Alice would be in the treatment centre, so Chloe would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Lynn and Temioji were gone too. They left Quark and the readout on his pods and his... left Quark and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. Quark definitely had his episode in this timeline. Stuck him in a pod. Yeah, Quark tried to kill himself, but I thought he'd went all kind of droopy, I suppose, like Fi's doing beforehand, did he not? As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine, guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment centre. Excuse me. He was acting like that at the start when he woke up. They just chalked up to being sleepy after he woke. Right. Okay, so there's no connection being made to him having Radical 6 and that. Cool. I'm with you. With you. Wasn't how I busted and figured out why it happened. But still hadn't made the connection of like feeling a bit sluggish and stuff. Fuck is everybody? What the hell? What is going on? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait, there's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. What are we going to find in here? I ran out of the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. The chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. This can't be real. Who could... Oh, something's going on. Jeez. Us. Where is Kay? Wait, how the fuck did Fi get here? In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh with bodies, there were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood, too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they died. This tiny blade. She must have gotten a look while you were away. Yeah, she must have. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right, I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. I drew it across my throat. Fucking hell. Okay.
GG, mate.
Happy endings all around. Yeah, that was fucking definitely nowhere. But yeah, definitely got lore, I guess. Oh, so that's nice. Gonna need a really, really good treatment pod for that. By actually that we popped up there. Got wee clovers. So we got Clover's ending. Now, well, end the stream. I've still got all of this. Clover's ending is proper grim. Right? Are you ready? Are you ready to be arseholes? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did they? Damn it. Damn it. Right. Fly through this. Actually, let me just double check if it's the one I think it is. How to find Katie saved? Oh, that's not the one I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be this one. Oh. Okay, right. You know what? We'll be an arsehole.
Come on.
And then we'll jump through because I think this is probably going to be... It's probably going to be a bit short. And then we can go and see how to save K and Phi.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Here it is. You didn't see me push the button? Well, you'll know in a moment. What do you want to do after that? It's up to you. You can come with me if you want, you can stay here. Your
That's
choice.
as good as saying you chose betray.
Pretty much. What was that? What is this? Response? A laugh? Is that a laugh? Like, heh. Like, what? I grinned and headed towards the display.
Result, please direct.
This is proper bastard mode in it, man. Sigma is going to get chewed the fuck out. Oh, here it is. Quark with the minus points. Like proper evil, man. Oh wait, Quark isn't in minus, right, we're okay. Don't know why I thought Quark was going to be a minus.
Have been assigned or subtracted. Please.
See, this is automatic. It wasn't automatic the first way run.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry.
Wow. Can you escape the Clover? Good work.
It
You
wasn't
won.
me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. Jesus, man. My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
You have to do better than that shout if you wanted to stop me. It was closer, it was almost there. I took one last running leap, slammed it in the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. Off he goes, man. The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
Actually proper went for it, didn't he? His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye. Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not going to just leave you all here to die.
Give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
There it is.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah, he's toast.
Just leave it to us.
Hey, don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. You stop me, then...
Charge!
I kill the bad egg with a rock. It's like, shit. Spun back around to face the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom. I leapt for it. Or at least I tried. happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse.
The number 9 door. It will remain.
Yep, remain open. Blah, blah, blah. Shit, let me go. Let go of me, goddammit. I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. Kay had to be holding me down. We only worked this hard when Sigma was up. I know. Like, everybody's working together now. I flailed and kicked. See, that's what I was thinking. Everyone else managed to escape. How is Sigma not allowed to escape? I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What you're doing is just killing yourselves. The door only opens once. If I don't...
Go, Clover. Huh? You're the only one
Wow.
of us with 9 BP.
Deal did dodge it. Bye.
Nobody else can get out. But this is an
Why is
order
the Sigma
from your
can't get out?
commanding officer.
Because he's less capable. That's
You are
fair,
to escape
actually.
from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
That's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
Well, that does make sense. Like, the door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but it was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
I couldn't see what happened, but I'd heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice! Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
Oof.
The number 9 door. This ends. Thank you. As the game is
Yep, all doors are locked.
please in-
Fair enough. Well, that's one ending. I love that. Please enjoy your stay. Cool. Right. Whoops. What time are we at? Quarter past. You know what? We can see if we can get through this, because then next week, we have a brand new route. Potentially. Let's jump. Blah, 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 blah. So all this. Oh my god, we're all gonna die. Blah, blah, blah.
The first is an anesthetic called Sobril Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine.
So far, Temiyoji, Quark, Kay, Clover, Dio, and Phi have all gone out. Only Sigma's just not getting anywhere, is he?
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurine. I knew it!
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Oh, to each according to his needle. Fair enough. Of course, the antidote. I didn't have time to explain. I took off running towards the exit. Oh, action shots here.
Sigma, where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. Bolted out of the warehouse towards the treatment room. I like that was good. Treatment center. There's Dio. what's happening here though? K and Phi both on negative? It's a good question. I don't think they've been what was it again? Well, it's actually that long ago, I can't remember. Does anyone else remember? Oh, they must get through the doors. Oh, yeah, cool. Thank you, Miss. Yep. Dale's broken bracelet. Bracelet means they're going to get penalised. Come on, do you still have it? Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dale's coat, but still. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have skipped through that much yesterday. So they can't go in, and Sigma was a champ and didn't leave him alone. That's it. That's that. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses a whole bottle at once. Shit, I can't save both of them. Session time. Minute. Shit. Spun around and shot out the treatment centre. I saw the flash of the image of the bracelet being broke. So they can't go into Sigma's chat. Where can you inject K? Like, doesn't seem to be any weak points. The idea of an injection gun that injects a whole vial at once is something I must know.
Chromatic doors closing.
Oh, so we're not through the doors then. Because pretty much anything you're going to be injecting the whole vial would be it does seem like a massive dose, unless the picture's just not showing you how small this vial actually is. It's a really tiny vial, a really tiny gun.
Oh dear.
They're also sharing needles if they don't get a new gun.
Sigma.
That as well. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anaesthetic Soparil. Blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and gave it entirely as I crumpled to the floor. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with tubocurarine. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. K and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? Phi or K? Oh, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Phi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, there we go. K's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. That's Ipe. Creepy? Ipe? Big Phi. Big Phi, Mitchell. Sorry, K. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself towards Phi. Oh, they're sleepy. Right, sorry. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. It's just, I know, Phi's gonna wake up and be like, I'm alive. Oh shit, Sigma's dead. Cool. Love that. No time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger.
What the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. Stigmine. It's a type of, oh god, cholinesterase inhibitor. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
So I can't use the injection gun on K. I'd never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you got a point. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind.
The biggest idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on, is that any kind of thing to say somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not.
Oops. Not gonna. Her words slurred and slowed and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good, Fi's gonna be alright. But Kay... I just love pretty much all the interaction with Sigma and Fi. It is really interesting. I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open. There's a hole here in the back of your head. Looks like you insert something. It says open, smooth, but some kind of key in there.
Open up the suit and take the mask off.
They argue like kids. Wait, then he... But when could he have... It's empty. Was something in there before?
It was empty when I found it.
What if he lied? Could Kay have taken the key? That was the route where we know there's a key in there, but it wasn't there when he opened it. Well, he's taken obviously. How he'd gotten it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armour. And he had... Yep. Called it. I remember calling that at the time. Holy shit. Then that would mean he was killer is. Yep. I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled towards Kay. Kay, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
Just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left you, you took off the armour. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way round through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. I mean, I know this, but it's nice to be right. It's nice to be confirmed right. It's a rarity in this game. Bumped into Fi and went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Well, we saw your armour, I guess. By then you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. When she got back to floor A, you needed us out the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Then you ran around the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door. Hit that one out of the park, I know. Feels good. I think I would just take my time more, so I could, you know, have this feeling regularly. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Okay, wake up, something's happened. Pretends to wake up, very disorientated and confused. Is it? Come on, Kay. It must be. Well, think about it, he's used to wearing that armour for like how long? So he's just going to sprint. His body's going to feel much lighter. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes, your reasoning is correct. I killed him. Because
Why?
I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me.
Oh.
I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman. She was like...
Fucking knew that was her.
Mother to me.
Knew that was her.
She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
You were saying?
I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma, unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention.
God, right. Pressure.
Cannot forget.
Bigger pressure. Okay, let's see if it also has insomnia. Fucking insomnia? Amnesia? Jesus, man, might have been something there. Okay, it wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with 2 heads,
right, right. Writing this down.
Remember these letters.
Right. Hit me. M-I-L-K-E-V-O-L-I. Right. Paying attention. The game said, but I want to pay attention. Pay attention. Remember. Remember. He doesn't recognise his mother figure dead and doesn't react, so I think he isn't faking it. Possibly?
This will open the second gate.
Milky tea. Got it. The hell? Okay, who told you to tell me this? Oh, who are you? Show me who you really are. I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. That's Sigma? It's my face. I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. Ceremoniously? Oh. Look, Sigma's done a whole lot here. That's anesthetic ain't shit. Isn't it no? Like everybody else is struggling, he's like, no. I'm talking the full sentences here and he gasps for breath. None. I'm getting that sound added, Si. So like, every time we get this, get that noise playing. Setting drug. Tubocurarine. Actually, do I have that sound? Actually, I do have that sound. I know what it is. Not that one. It's going to be so past the point of needing this. Oh, it's not there. Damn it, must have deleted it. Alright, we'll get that next time then. Bye, fucking base thieving bastard, you. Tubocurarine. Vision began to blot and my head felt unnaturally heavy. Ooh. The world faded away, my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. Yeah, that is. Are we going to get a moment? What do you mean? Of all of my thoughts and theories. I don't even know what to fucking think of that, man. I don't even know what to do. With that. Why is Kay stole the face? Is it going to be something like what his name's come out of my head? Sigma's a clone, and this lab is just clone. Wait a minute. No, hold on. Right. Just see what's his name? Gollum? They aren't all Gollum, no, because Gollum's cockney, isn't he? So, making good progress. I feel like I'm making some decent amount of progress. But part 8. He must remember to say Fi because Fi is doing these loops as well and she's remembering everything. She mentioned that to us in Dio's ending, I think. She does these loops. I don't know. That was just that Gollum, I suppose. Unless K, Sigma K. I was thinking, that's part of a thought. Sigh. was, see all the golems, there was a whole load of them, and they were mentioning how you can put skin, like some synthetic skin over them. But then, because I was thinking, like, could they all be Sigma? And just the same skin suit, I suppose. I'm saying Sigma might be a golem. Oh, saying that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense in my head. Saying the information would be shared, but then they're doing these loops, but then everyone else would have to be fake. How do you know Sigma doesn't have a cut voice? That's a good point. That is a very good point. If I was going to wake up and see Kay and Sigma, I'd be very, very confused. Yeah, Kay has no memories, so that's why my theory is shite, essentially. God, I don't know. Unless Sigma's just an unknown twin. Unknown twin. Well, this Kay is ending. The two siblings from the original Nonary games, not 999, the one before, the two that weren't ported on. Is that going to be Sigma and Kay? Like, so Kay wouldn't know his own face until he gets his memory back, so Kay's worse than Sigma so far. Yeah. That is a very, very deep pull into it. It's a very deep pull. I don't really know what the end game for that one particular thought would be, but could it? You don't think it's them? Okay, right. Okay. Well, we'll just put that one to rest in. God, see, honestly, Mass, the amount of theories I've come up with and the amount of times it's just been, nah. Absolutely not. Like, cool, okay, fine. So much that they could be. They're all kids, and Sigma would be too old for that. Would Sigma be too old for that? I don't even know what age Sigma was meant to be. But then Snake was part of it. Snake's a lot older than. Oh no, wait, that was the second one. College age. So like 20s-ish. I was getting confused with the second game. Sigma would be a lot older if it was part of the original one, wouldn't they? I don't know. I really don't get it. Unless it is like they were twins separated at birth or something like that, or like one twin was kidnapped and escaped or something. I don't know. The ages are all over the place, and Clover would recognise them for the first one. It's a good point. So basically, I'm just fucking this up and I don't know what I'm talking about. Essentially, I'll mull it over, right? I'll mull it over, I'll have a wee rewatch that last section, like proper focus on it. And I'll see. We've made some decent wee bit of progress. She's old. How did we even find out? How old did we find out Clover was? I don't remember. I could put together some big stuff. Possibly. Get some tunes and realise it's very quiet. Clover wouldn't necessarily recognise them if it was the other group. That's the point. But then if Kay and Sigma look the same, then if they're identical twins, Clover is 18 during 99, so she's 19 now, because this is this a year apart? But I should be recognising if they were twins, because of the whole identical twins thing. I could put together some big stuff. I could. Clover says yellow, so she's 19 now. And Sigma that's the end of it being kidnapped before this. Unless he had his memory wiped. Which he hasn't. There was a stuff where 2 people got swapped. I don't really think I'm necessarily true in that thought process, so it probably doesn't matter much. It's just normal. They're just normal men. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I need to try and figure out here. So, Vi remembers everything in the loop. The boat group has the pair of siblings. The boat group is the pair of siblings. It was Clover and Snake and then Nevada were in the first round. Oh no, they were on the boat, so that's where Seven saved them, and then the boat sank. I think looking at the old games is reaching further than the evidence you have in front of you from this game. So basically just don't focus on the first game, just focus on this. Right, so what we do know, now we know Kay has Sigma's face. So either they are related in some way. If they are like twins, then how was Sigma out and about? What did I say? Kay has Sigma's face. We know that. So they could be like twins, they could be related. It could just be a massive coincidence. We also know Kay is a space-stealing wizard. We know that Dio was part of some religious cult. And this was like some initiation thing. So he killed Kay's mother figure that turned up to the base when he was younger. Excuse me. Which is why Kay killed Dio. But Dio did that to infiltrate Kay's mum, old lady dead, right. Oh, she had the termite discussion. Oh, wait. Termite discussion. About and Phi and Sigma are Phi and Sigma related? Like, are they siblings? Which is why they're both re-experiencing it, but Psi can remember and Sigma can't. Where was the termite discussion was part of here, wasn't it? Actually, see if I return, right? And just... Let me skip. So I double check all the stuff I've got here. Right. Archive. Is this the one I was looking for? No, this is not what I was looking for, was it? It's literally just a picture. Cool. Or was it secret? Columns. Jumpy doll. And the cold sleep stuff. That was it. Like, I had all the termite stuff. So it's like the termites don't realise they're making this really nice structure, but everyone outside can see it. What happened to Phi and Sigma? Yeah, Phi and Sigma remember. Like, Phi seems to remember. Like, and she knows where she's heard it before. When Sigma's like, I'm getting flashes, but can't remember where he's hearing it, getting that information from. So is that part of the, what's the phrase, morphogenetic field then? Sigma and Tenmyouji saw Zero Senior. That's why Tenmyouji left in his ending. So he's like, I know who he is. Basically, I'm going to go get him. He took Quark at that point, didn't he? I think he had 9. Well, he wouldn't have left him there. Aye, so he knows exactly what it looks like. Aye, that was the hologram where we saw someone who claimed to be Zero Senior. I don't know if we get it in this. No, we don't see it in that, do we? I'm going through so much and I'm just really not connecting anything at all. Oh, I don't know. But just don't know. I'm gonna have to get a pinboard. I've got plenty of pinboards here, so I can clear one out for next time. I'll get some red string and I'll just... Do you know what I'll do? Actually, do you know what I'll do for next week? I will make an image that we can talk through and I can point all the bits and connect up everything. I'll make my own personal flowchart that I'll update weekly and I'll see where I can go. That's something for me to work on for next week, I think. No, wait, I want to quit. I did save. Yeah, I did save. I will. But that's what we'll call it mixed theories, right? Let's just come to that. Oh, that's not good. That's what I'll work on. Probably tomorrow. Just writing down because I will forget. I'll put down everything I know. Mass, this is... Oh, I'm looking really dull here. Anyway. There, this is the schedule for the week. It will be next Sunday when we do some more VLR because we've got Final Fantasy during the week. Next Sunday at 3 AM. Alright, 3 PM BST. We'll be blasting through some more Final Fantasy during the week, however. That is BST, the time zone. I have not put that up. That'd be really handy to include. I thought I included that, but I will do that for next time. I knew I was meaning to do that. I've obviously thought about doing it and haven't, which is really unhelpful. But a lovely local time of 12 AM here. If it's the last, it'll be the last thing you do. A nice way to round off your night. So, you know, can't complain. But yeah, 3 PM BST. All times are in BST. I will add that to the schedule because that is it's a really good point. I should be adding that. It should be there. Just to inform everybody. Wow, can FX? So, see, the quicker we get through FFX, the quicker it will be done. And I'm doing leveling off stream, which means the story stuff and the boss fight should just flow very quickly. Because past Final Fantasies haven't took that much actually. So if I'm leveling off stream, you know what's better? VLR. I think I'm going to switch up my Mondays to be VLR. So we can get like some weeks will be twice, just so we can get through it. Cheers for the follow, Mass. Yeah, that was all through alternate. Although alternate. What? No, I guess what we'll do tomorrow we'll do Final Fantasy, but from now, because I end up streaming like 3-ish hours anyway on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, so why not? But tomorrow I could alternate. We'll see. I'll have a wee think. I do want to start doing some VLR on the Mondays. Most of the kids seem to be really switched on with the puzzles that early in the morning, so you know it wouldn't be the worst thing, would it? But for this week we'll do Final Fantasy, and I don't actually know when my next time off is. I'm on leave soon, so I might be able to chuck in some extra streams, but we'll see. We'll see what I've got planned for leave, obviously. Trash, cheers for being here. Looking forward to Operation Mihin. We will do that tomorrow. Toilet saving, go. Enjoy the toilet side. Cheers for being here, pal. Cheers all of you for being here. What we're going to do, we are going to go and see some absolute cussed content, right? Manlin is playing Wallace and Gromit. What was it called? Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, and it is the most cussed game I have ever seen. Like, truly, so bad. I know you're going to get to experience that. It's very British. Thank you all for being here, Jason. Cheers for the what's it called? Raid. That's it. Mass. Cheers for the follow. Els, thank you so much for that resubscribe. It's massively appreciated, pal. He always finds ways to kill dogs even this time. Wallace and Gromit again. Yep. Last one I saw, he was he's killing dogs. So he's killing plasticine dogs in this. It's no pantsuit. Told me there is nothing that is pantsuit. I can't say that. Pantsuit hunter. It's never going to measure up. Mikey's peaked with that game. He's peaked. You can take that in any way you like. But I'm going to go and get some dinner. I'll say hi to Mikey first, obviously, but please come along for the raid. See Mikey's absolute cussed game. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 AM BST, for some Final Fantasy X. But until then, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow morning to kick off your weekend in the most fantastic way ever. That's space. Yeah. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.